Don't be motivated. That's actually the main thing holding you back. You can waste the whole life. Take control. Keep in mind that or it all will go to waste. Welcome to Insights for Superior Life, where I help to make your life superior. Today, we're unraveling the myth that motivation is essential for productivity. In fact, sometimes seeking motivation can hinder your progress. Join me as we explore strategies to break free from motivational slump and unlock pathway for limitless productivity. Let's dive in. Picture this. You wake up from your good night's sleep, ready to tackle your day and make significant progress on your projects. Quickly you do your morning routine and now it's time to work. But somehow you just don't feel like it. There is no energy or motivation to start anything, so instead of doing something useful, you start playing your favorite PC game or watching TikToks. You think there's plenty of time, so let's just wait for motivation to build up a bit. What could go wrong? But in the blink of an eye, it's already evening. You are still in the same place you started the day, just now nothing productive can be done because you are tired. Does it sound familiar? It certainly does for me. Let's explore how to turn this around. So you are once again ready for your work session, but just don't feel like it. What to do? Well, it's clear that you are not physically tired. It's psychological block stopping you from starting. It's hard in the same way as getting into the cold water, for example. The first counterintuitive strategy I offer helps to calm down your mind in many ways. You will stop thinking about all the projects you've planned to complete, or maybe about something you've been watching on YouTube while having breakfast. So it will improve your focus for upcoming tasks. This strategy is simple and yet surprisingly effective. Just allow yourself to experience this lack of drive. Don't be motivated and embrace the boredom. You want to do some kind of short detoxification exercise. Pick up a timer and for the next 5 minutes, just do nothing. No scrolling, no distractions and no work on a project. We are used to constant stimulation and doing many activities at the same time. So it can be hard to take this forced break because we crave for new stimulation. But it means that it's also hard for you to concentrate on one task. So you want to train it and do it in a really extreme way. Just settle down your mind for these next 5 minutes. And the time is up. Now you might feel a bit more motivated, even though you did as much as staring into the fridge for lunch inspiration. Just nothing for 5 minutes. Even in the worst case scenario, if your motivation levels did not change, you still can be productive because you don't have to be motivated. That's actually the main thing holding you back. You can waste the whole life if you just wait for it to come to you. You need just to start doing something and motivation will follow. Everyone is lazy, including me. But productive people understand that action breeds motivation and not the other way around. So you try to replicate this. Took those 5 minutes and even felt truly different, but it was not enough to make any significant progress. You still struggled to think about the project because it seemed so big and you did not even know where to start. This is where our next tactic comes into play. The one that makes starting easier and yields better results. Divide and conquer. When you only work with mindset, let's do something, you will achieve much less than you can, if anything at all. You need to use the principle that most of the time management and goal setting techniques recreate in some way. Chunking your project in smaller pieces is the way to go. Let's take creating this video as an example. It involves a few different parts: researching, fact-checking, scripting, filming, editing, and minor additional tasks. In these boxes, again, you can fit smaller things. Like in scripting, there's a part of only getting structure and ideas clear, then there's a first draft created, and only then a few versions of more refined script. These smaller chunks help you to start easier because the end goal seems easier to reach than just completing the full project. Also, your results will be better for sure. Because you don't divide your attention between different parts of a project, you just focus on one part, complete it, and then rest after that. And now I will tell you how to use all of this for limitless productivity. After chunking the project into pieces, you get a lot of freedom. You can complete these sub-projects independently, without worrying that you forget something. So use this for your advantage. For these starting points, you want to select really easy chunks to complete, because it will become even easier to start and a sense of achievement will improve your motivation. After a few of those easy ones, you will be able to work harder as well without a big struggle, because you will get into the flow state, your productivity peak. So instead of passively waiting for motivation, take control. embrace boredom, check your tasks, and let the momentum of small wins propel you into the state of flow. Of course, keep in mind that motivation is only one of the many obstacles, or it all will go to waste. There are many counterintuitive things that probably you do, and certainly I did, but steal your productivity even when everything else is perfect. But no reason to worry, because I break down these bad habits in this video. And of course, I explain why it's so bad. So remember that motivation is not necessity on the way of reaching your superior life, and see you here.